Hey guys, good morning. Jacqueline here coming at you on a Thursday morning, and it has been a rough one. I promised myself that I would definitely come on this vlog and just be open about my journey as a mom, as somebody who's trying to just grow and be better than I was yesterday. So, if you saw my first video, you saw that I have a child who has behavioral issues. He has sensory issues, which means he wants to put everything in his mouth, you guys. I'm talking everything from his shirt to straps. We have chew toys, and he also has a speech impairment. And, you know, of course, being a little guy with big emotions, it takes a lot of patience on my part as a mom, dad's part as a dad, on top of, you know, just being his biggest advocate, right? And there's times when I lose my cool, and today is one of those examples. So I'm just feeling super defeated, and I'm feeling down, and I told myself I have a little bit of time before I have to get ready for my next, to go to the salon for my client. I have time to get a good workout in. I needed to clear my head. So I'm actually reading a really good book right now. Let me show it to you guys. It's called Your Beautiful Purpose, Discovering and Enjoying What God Can Do Through You. And I just feel, I was meant to just record this and share that if you have those mornings or days, or those moments when you feel like a horrible parent because you lost it on your kid, it doesn't mean you're a bad parent, okay? So what we're struggling with right now is my son does not know personal boundaries. Like he wants to hit me or his dad. He's not hitting anybody in his class, thank goodness, but he'll just randomly walk up to us and just boom, like out of the blue. Or he will try to touch you and grab you, and that's just not cool, right? I mean, I'm trying to teach him that he can't do that. The communication that I have between his kindergartner teacher and myself is amazing, so I'm very thankful for that. But today we had 3 meltdowns this morning. 3 meltdowns before we actually got on the bus. And that made it really hard for me because when I saw him walk on the bus, I apologized to him and I said, "Mommy's sorry that she yelled at you today." And the good thing is that kids are so resilient. They don't even realize the things that we think about, right? They don't see that. And I know that in the future my son will look at this and he'll be like, "Mommy did the best she could." And I hope so, right? I mean, I think that's something that we think about, because when I was a kid, my mom was with a man, my stepdad, and he had a lot of issues, and he had tantrums. Mantrums is what I call them. And I always think about his mantrums and the way he let out his frustration with me. He would hit me. And that always stuck with me. I grew up in a household that just was loud all the time. There was always fighting. There was always tension. And there was always me just having to learn to grow up right away. Because, my parents divorced when I was young. My mom was working all the time, just trying to survive. By the time I was 16, my mom was a single mom. And I was, her daughter, but at the same time, I saw my mom go through a lot, and I learned that she sacrificed so much to just provide and have a safe home with lots of food, lots of love. And as a mom now, myself, having 2 kids and a marriage, you want to break the cycle, right? I think that's what I think about. I want to break that cycle. I want to have excellent communication with my husband. I want my kids to grow up in a house that's full of love, which they are. But I've come to realize that we ultimately just do the best we can, and there is no formula on how to be the best parent. And sometimes what we have to do as moms is give ourselves some freaking grace, because we're doing the best we can, and we can't focus so much on how we want to be and how far we have to be to get there. What we can focus on is the now and constantly refueling our mind with positive intentions versus the negative ones, because the negative ones are always going to creep in. And I, really thought about making this video because I don't want to be bashed by other moms, or especially other special needs mom trolls who think they know everything, because everybody's journey is different, and I'm here to find support and to find community. And I've learned that my son, he's not on the autism spectrum, but maybe he is. Who knows? I mean, he has a lot of the similarities as far as the delays go, but I can't focus on that so much right now. But my action step is that I'm going to get back into behavioral therapy. I'm going to call my insurance company. I'm going to find a new behavioral therapist. It's been about 2 years since we've done behavioral, and so I'm gonna really give this another shot. I think it's a good time to do it so that I can learn ways to meet him where he's at, because guys, it's hard. I mean, this morning it was a big show. He had 3 tantrums before we even left the house, and sometimes when he gets into that zone, it's so hard to just talk to him because he ends up shutting down. Like, he has this look on his face where you can't even talk to him. And I told him, you know what? I just honored that he was upset. I validated every reason that I knew that he was upset, but that he can talk to me when he calms down. Mommy will listen to you when you calm down, buddy. And so, those little things that I do, those little systems I have for when he gets like that really helps me. But today was really hard, and so I saw him walk on the bus, and he was like, "Bye, Mom," all happy, like nothing ever happened. And I just felt the tears coming down my face, and I'm trying to hide it from my daughter. And, we can't beat ourselves up about it, but, they know that we come from a place of love, and we're just doing the best we can, right? So we just have to give ourselves some grace, guys, because not every day is easy. But what matters is that we're working on ourselves. What matters is that we're staying positive. And I think the biggest thing that we can do is to be open about our struggles and to be open about our journey, because the purpose of life is to pursue your passions. It's to pursue the things you love, to create memories with the people you love. And at the end of the day, what really matters is how we make the people around us that are closest to us feel. Because one day we're going to be gone, and then we're going to be memories, and we want to have those good ones, right? So I want to make sure that I lived my life to the fullest potential, and that I was just me, authentically me, showing up in a world where, everybody has this picture perfect facade, and a lot of people are afraid to be vulnerable and be themselves, because not only do we get imposter syndrome, where we wonder, oh, why should I even tell my story, because somebody doesn't care, or people don't care to listen to my story, or B, what if somebody judges me, right? Because I'm thinking that I'm getting ready to start my own podcast, and I have all of these fears manifesting and coming through that I didn't know I had. But at the same time, I'm going to get it out there. I'm going to do it. And we just have to go for it, guys. So if you have a message, or you're in the middle of your struggles right now, lean in and give yourself permission to meet yourself where you're at, because you're always evolving on this journey of growth and bettering yourself. And the best thing that you can do is to show up and take people on the journey with you, rather than pretending that you're perfect or you have it all figured out, because none of us do, all right? None of us do. So, my friends, I'm going to leave you with that. If you want to connect with me on social media, I'm Jaclyn Cerrone, Jaclyn, Cerrone, Ceron. You can also find me on my blog, thefithairdresser.com. I share a lot about my journey as a mom, my journey just on my wellness, when it comes to wellness, my journey when it comes to being an ambitious business owner, You know, I know that there's a lot of women out there like me, and if you are, just connect with me, girl. All right? Talk to you soon. Bye.